This video is about replacing the cords in a box sash window. One of the first things you'll need is a device called a mouse. This is something we use to feed the cords through the pulleys. And this is how you make one. The piece of lead is shaped and attached to about 1.5 meters of string. The mouse is slightly curved to fit over the pulley wheel. These are the pulley wheels in either side of the box frame. And this is the pocket which allows access to the weights. This is how sash cord is sold. This is called a knot. And this is a sash weight. You can see the value stamped on it. This one weighs 8 pounds. This is how you remove an old sash cord, by pushing the knot out through the back of the weight with a screwdriver. To attach the mouse to the new sash cord, you need to make a small hole near the end, pass the string through and tie it off. It's easier to pass through the pulleys if you have a clean end like this. Start on a pulley nearest the inside of the building. Lower the weight down so that it appears in the box below the pulley. The wagtail or feather is a thin strip of wood which separates the weights inside the box. The string is now followed by the sash cord. From here you go to the opposite pulley and do exactly the same thing. This is a method which saves time and is economical. When you've passed the cord through all 4 pulleys, you then cut off the mouse. This is what it should look like when you've finished threading the cord. Here is where our first weight is attached. Now you pass the cord through the hole in the top of the weight, tie off a knot, trim the end and push the knot back into the hole inside the weight. Then do exactly the same thing on the other side. Knot you need to tie is a figure of 8. This is a figure of 8 and it won't come undone. Measure the groove in the side of your sash. Now transfer this measurement to the pulley style in your window. This will allow you to position and cut your sash cord to the correct length. Now you follow exactly the same procedure for the inside weights. With the inside weights in the up position, measure, mark and cut your sash cord. Now it's time for the pockets to go back in. These should be a good push fit. The next step is, using a bradawl, make some small holes and insert some short screws through the sash cord. You'd normally use galvanised clouts to secure the sash cord to the sash, but for training purposes we're going to use screws. Here we're fitting the upper sash, which is nearer the outside of the building. And once the cords are attached, you can check the operation. Make sure the window slides freely up and down. This is what parting bead looks like. This is the next thing to install. There's one length of parting bead on either side of the window. The next thing to do is to fit the sash cords to the lower sash on the inside of the building. Again, make sure everything's running freely. Once both sashes are in, you can now put the staff bead in on the inside. Pin this in place, both sides, top and bottom, and sink the heads of the pins below the surface of the staff bead with a nail punch. And that's how to install sash cords. Always replace all 4 sash cords, even if they're not broken. If you replace only one, the others are likely to break soon after. Older box sash windows can be drafty, so you can replace the old staff bead with this type, which has a draft seal.